Now it's on.
It wasn't on.
Why do you let the artist do this?
Okay,
The artist
right.
never.
We gonna get it right. We gonna get it
All
right.
right, it's cool.
We gonna get it right.
Now it's on.
Now
And we
it's
can
on.
edit. And we can edit later. You know.
Okay.
This man's about to fall asleep.
No, I'm
No, he's up.
You got some great things to say, though. I gotta tell you.
Oh, thank you. Right now I'm in Venice Beach, California. No. Yeah, Venice.
Yeah.
Venice Beach, California. We're near the water, and I'm sitting at the point. I want to say ground zero, and not to talk about 9/11, but anyway, I'm at the place where things happen. I'm with Jeff Red. I'm with Adrian, and we are in the lab where things are happening. We just heard a new song recorded tonight called Na La La.
La la la.
Just La La La. La La La, expression of just pure love. That has a very classic sound. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm chilling and I'm happy.
Okay, cool. What's next for NJS4E?
What's next for NJS4E? Well, first of all, I just got back from London, England, last weekend, as a matter of fact, and the party was off the hook. We're going to expand that. But one thing I'm really excited about, to really bring the U.S. members into the fold, is there was a talk show that aired between 1989 and 1994 that served as really the platform, as Nelson George, the writer from Some of You Know, says, the platform for the ingenuity that was the New Jack era. And that talk show was called the Aristo Hall Show. NJS4E has sponsored an official petition, an online petition, to bring this show back in either DVD or video on demand form. Or syndication, just bring it back. There were a lot of magical moments and amazing performances that took place on that show, and NJS4E is behind that. It's our first real kind of pseudo-political movement, if you will. There are two examples of online petitions working in the past. One is an example where an individual, a young guy who was only probably 15 in high school, he was made aware that Soul Train was going to award a Lady of Soul award to Ashanti, R&B singer. I like Ashanti a lot, but this individual felt she didn't deserve the award. He amassed a lot of signatures, and it gained a lot of headlines. That's one example. Another example, a more inspiring example, actually, was a website dedicated to New Edition. They started an online petition to bring New Edition on VH1's Behind the Music. They amassed about 6,000 signatures, and sure enough, Behind the Music went ahead and did an episode on New Edition. We feel that Aristo Hall touched many, many, many people, and it's amazing that this hasn't happened yet. So NJS4E has decided to sponsor this online petition. We're trying to reach 10,000 signatures, and we think we can do it. So we're really behind that, and that's one of our biggest pushes to reach the American audience, because we know that the Americans remember that show and will discover the website through that, and we hope to make moves that way.
How do we find out about the petition? Where do we go to find out about the petition?
A good thing is just go to the website, NJS4E.com. That's the number 4, so NJS4E.com. And then on the main site, there's the Arsenio link, and it's called Sign the Petition. So go to the online site, go to there, and then go ahead and click on the picture, and it'll take you directly to the petition, and you can sign. All I ask is if you sign, just really be a fan of Arsenio. Don't just... Well, you can do it if you want, but I personally would love it if you actually were believing in the petition. We're going to be posting some clips of the show. We're going to be posting updates on how our progress is, but we're really going to make this kind of an election. We're going to really blow this thing up.
What's the origin of NJS4E?
The origin of NJS4E. I'll try to abridge this. I've always been a music fan. Back in Canada, I did the Running Man. I had a high top fade. It was really the first music that made me, proud to be who I am, and that's being real. Then by 1998, I started getting nostalgic and wanted to do a radio show. So I did a radio show at UC Santa Barbara for a while, and when that ended, I decided there's one place where things can live forever, and that's the internet. And you can always build upon it. There were a few websites that existed before, the New Edition site, there was a Ken 12 site as well, and a Flight Time site, and those sites inspired me to do, well, why not do a site on New Jack Swing as a whole? So we started it in 2002, I started it in 2002 rather, And ever since then someone from Time Life Music found the site. I wrote the liner notes to an album. Then in 2003 we started doing the music videos. And then in 2004 we continued to grow. We actually interviewed Aristo Hall in 2004. And then in 2005 we kept going. We started the forum in 2004 too, big deal. The forum is what made the site worldwide because a lot of the European people lived at that forum. 2005 we hooked up with Teddy Riley, met VJ actually for the first time, and now in 2006 we are even getting bigger and better. And I'm sitting here right now with Mr. Jeff Red, Adrian, and flying to Amsterdam and flying to London, and we're just not going to stop. It's really been a very fulfilling experience.
How many people visit your site?
The last time I checked, hit-wise, we have about 450,000 hits a month. And that's just NJS4Ever.com, because we have a mirror called NJS4E.com, which we don't have measured yet, so the estimates could go as high as 1 million hits. Now, as far as visits, that's different than hits. That's a little lower because hits is every time you actually impact the site, but easily in the thousands. I mean, it's a high number, and we are definitely trying to keep it growing. We're kind of official.
That's great. That's great. Well, in closing, what would you like to say to the fans out there on basically the NJS4E,
No, it's NJS4E.
NJS4E.
That's right.
And yeah, he's been drinking, but also the
The engineer, the spokesperson.
exactly.
Should turn around.
In closing, what would you like to say to your followers and the people out there on basically where is it going? Where's this music thing going? What is really about to happen in R&B, the lifestyle and soul, the music? See, because that's the difference. People don't understand that R&B is a lifestyle. R&B is what you say and how you say it. Hip hop says when in closing they will say to someone, okay, one. But R&B says, okay, later. And when hip-hop says, how you doing, they say, yo, and then in R&B they say, what's happening? So in closing, where is this thing going?
This thing is going to permeate the consciousness, the culture. I think NJS4E is going to really be a cultural force. And it's going to be more than just a website. It's going to be a mindset. So for everybody who is already involved, strap yourselves in, because we are really going to become something larger than life. We already are. So thank you for everyone who's been a part of this. Thank you for infusing NJS4E with your passion and with your piece of creativity. And know that this is still only the beginning. So with that said, thank you for being part of NJS4E. It is worldwide, and it is accepting of everyone and anyone with a passion for music and a positivity for life. One.
Yes, I do. See,